I was sitting home and doing nothing, but now I'm an LVN.
Are you familiar with the term diploma mills?
It's like a school that just gives away.
Is that like DeVry?
Well, yeah, it's kind of.
Do they exist still?
I think a lot of those like kind of closed down out here. I mean, there's
University of Phoenix.
Yeah, they're kind of still around. But,
ITT Tech.
Have you seen how bad it's getting in Canada?
No.
I mean, we've always been kind of bad here, but like it's interesting to see another country go through it because theirs are blowing up. There's thousands of them now, and they're just like in strip malls or like made out of like random little like closed down stores, and they just like bring they basically send scouts to India to just trick them into like coming to these schools to be like, oh yeah, you can come down to Canada and then we'll get you this degree and then you can get a job.
Oh shit. Is it a student visa scam?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So usually
what's the
like,
scam though?
So well, not a scam, but it's like a basically one of the ways how you can go to America or Canada is through getting a visa, right?
Yeah.
So then it's not like a legitimate reason. Like, I mean, you're not really being a student. It's like a pretend school.
Yeah.
So you're getting a real visa, but out of like nefarious ways, right?
Yeah.
You're not really a student.
So there, I guess like the stat is like recently there's like 50,000 or so international students that came to Canada. I think maybe last year or something.
It was a crazy amount, yeah.
Yeah, and then so 20,000 of them just never went to the school.
Yeah.
They just never went.
Are the students, are they part of the scam or are they victims to it?
That's
part
the
of.
thing, is, like,
I think they're part of it.
At first, like you think, oh, they're part of the scam because they're just paying to go to the school and then come to America.
I see.
Or go to the school and then just get a job. But then it turns out a lot of them really aren't. They're actually like a lot of them are from like poorer like areas of India where they really their family pulled all their money together to get this guy into the school, and they thought it was a real school, and then the diploma they got's worthless. and they can't even get a job.
Damn, that sucks.
And they're just like literally like homeless, or they're just like kind of just fucked.
So they thought they had a real like acceptance to a school.
Yeah, and then they did try to see like, oh, what, like how many of these students actually come to America, and they looked at the number and it was like barely any even try to come to US. They just stay in Canada. But,
well, you know why? So I found out that like, cause I grew up thinking that Indians were super rich and super successful, right? But then the rest, like the UK, Canada, a lot of other countries, they're more like the working class there. Yeah. And then it's because a lot of the Indians in California, they come from with the Genius Bill. So it's called like the H1 something bill. And that visa gets them in to tech companies, researching in universities. So if they're already like someone that's like, let's say like a good student in one of their Harvards or whatever, in India or whatever, they can use that visa and come over and work for like Tesla or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of the Indians in California are like well-to-do.
Yeah.
But then it's hard for other like just middle or lower class Indians to come to America.
Right.
So they go to Canada, they go to UK, they go to Europe or whatever.
Yeah. Here, I'll show you guys the video of like what these things actually look like. It's kind of, it's like sadly comedic because they look so fake, these like schools. But like a lot of the time when you're, just a hopeful person trying to go to one of these. And of course there are still bad actors that they will use it as a scheme, but it turns out when they looked at the number of people that actually did get any kind of success from it, it's more often that they're just people that got duped. Because these they looked at the revenue from these schools, and it's so, they're making so much money from like the poorest people basically.
Damn.
And it's probably their own people, fucking
yeah. So here it is.
I don't know why Indians are getting so much hate in Canada now. It's because more Indians have come to Canada in the last 5 years than the last 100 combined. And they're all coming as international students. Great. They're all studying at schools that are legitimate. No, 94% are studying at community colleges and these diploma mills for certificates. Like Anderson College, that used to be a Walmart, and then they made it into some diploma mills. Or Candor College, which is literally connected to an Indian restaurant, has graduated over 45,000 Indian students. 45,000. And also there's another college beside it, Stanford. Sweetie, our son is going to Stanford. No, not the one in California, the one in Brampton. Or Tobram College, where when you go on Google Street View, it was literally a mechanic shop 1 year ago. What is this school? What are these schools? I'm genuinely asking. Why are you coming to these schools? Or Sunview College, which is connected to some bar. Places like Lamberton College, which is
crazy.
Queens
Dude,
College,
these poor
which
people,
God knows
man,
what
they're
that
getting-
is. This is where the students were protesting because they failed all their classes. I don't know how dumb you have to be to fail classes at a diploma mill. I showed you like 5. There are 800. There are 800 of these just in Ontario. I don't know about the other provinces. I'm Toronto born and raised, and every brown kid I grew up with went to either UFT, York, or Ryerson. Alright? What the fuck is this? What are these schools? But the whole stereotype was, are you going to be a doctor, engineer, or lawyer? Now it's, are you going to be Uber Eats, DoorDash, or Lyft? India has some of the smartest people on the planet. I'm not even Indian. You know who taught me AP Calculus? A random Indian man on YouTube.
That's
We're
true.
not getting these geniuses, alright? We're literally getting deep rural villagers. That's why they're studying at these fake schools. Because they would never qualify for permanent residence without a little standing. Which is why the highest number of asylum seekers in Canada were international students from India. Illegal border crossings into the United States, only Indian international students. These dudes that are protesting in tents for PR when they went to these fake diploma mills, never seen before, only Indians. Have you ever seen job lineups for minimum wage that circle around the block? Millions, literally millions of villagers to compete with high school and college kids for jobs. That's why people are talking about pooping on beaches. Indians have been here forever. Never heard about pooping on beaches until now. Villagers. And you have these dudes dancing. Why are you dancing? And you constantly hear the exact same complaint. You know, sir, we are paying more than the Canada student. Indian international student paying double. Well, no Canadians are going to these schools, right? These are just Indian international students going to schools that only take Indians. And anytime you call out any of their bullshit, oh, you hate us because you ain't us. You know, you are jealous of the Indian. Google CEO is Indian. Well, the Google CEO went to Stanford and Palo Alto, all right? You went to the fake Stanford in Brampton. You're not the same.
Oh my god.
Brampton, Stanford.
Really bad though. That's such an epidemic.
It's not that the students are getting scammed. The students are part of the scam.
It's like
'Cause they're getting the
half and half. Yeah.
They're loopholing into getting the visa. They're like going to a fake school to get the visa, knowing it's a fake school, right?
Yeah.
Some people.
Some of them.
And they stay over. I see.
That's the thing is that like
Some of them are just the country bumpkins that are getting scammed.
previously it was assumed that all of them do that. The way that like when I was in high school, we had some international students that were enrolled.
Yeah.
They never fucking came to school. For sure, they were just getting paid, or their parents were paying them just to be on the record, and then they just went and fuck off and did something else.
Dude, there was a Chinese service of like people pretending to be the student. So you don't have to go, you don't have to be the student.
Yeah, for sure we do the same thing. It's just that I always assumed that 100% of them did this.
Yeah.
And then after watching these things and looking into them more, a lot of people just get looped into that because they think they just don't know better, and they think
So many
that's-
visa scams. Like one big one I think they went hard on is the fake marriage scams too.
Oh yeah, and that is so annoying because we have to go through that like the checks and balances because of those reasons.
They'll pay like some dude like I don't know like 10 G's, 40 G's, whatever to have like a fake marriage, and you go. It's like everyone's just trying to find their way to get into either Canada or U.S.
Yeah.
That's why they might they're questioning the whole birthright citizenship now. Because the way that they exploit the birthright is there's literal homes of just beds, and then when women are right about to have a baby, they pay a service, and then they live at that house, and once the baby come out, boom, that baby got citizenship.
Taten.
Taten.
That's Dustin. Yeah, I didn't know it was getting this bad in Canada. For I mean, I'm sure like there's been lots of stuff, but then the stats and the visuals really hits pretty hard. And you see all these like whack ass strip mall colleges. That's crazy.
They got fucking ice over their own ice, fucking throwing Indians in a van and shit.
Canada doesn't roll like that though.
Wow.
What are
I mean,
they?
there has been an upsurge in like that kind of social media for Canada.
Yeah,
though.
for
It's just
sure.
like Indians everywhere, and then honestly, I didn't I didn't know why or how real any of it was, but like when you see and hear this, it's like, oh shit, like that makes a lot of sense.
Is the guy Indian?
No, he said he wasn't
No, he
Indian.
said
The
he's
guy who
not.
was talking to him?
Oh, he has a great Indian accent.
Yeah, maybe he's like Indian adjacent.
Like Bangladeshi or some
maybe.
shit.
Yeah. Or he's like Pakistani and they hate Indians. They fucking hate Indians, dude. I didn't even know this until I went to the UK.
Oh, really? You didn't see like viral videos of those kids?
I think it's because of LA. Like, we don't know, like, the population. There's not that big of a population. But there, it's like so clear. Like, I don't know, one of my Uber drivers was like, he's like, oh, I'm not Indian, by the way. And I'm like, I know, like,
Okay.
your name's Mohammed. Like, yeah, but I just make a reference about Indians because that's the closest thing I know to Pakistan culture, like the food or whatever.
But it's always the closest that hate each other.
Yeah.
It's like Mexican, Salvadorans,
Korean and
Japanese, Korean. It's always like fucking Thai and Cambodian.
Yeah.
Like, this ain't Thai food, even though it looks exactly like Thai food. It tastes like Thai food. It's just better.
It's just better.
I'm like, my food is literally Thai food, bro.
Where's this other? Oh, I was gonna show you this other one too. This one's pretty good as well. It's a quick one, but
They're gonna have some bomb ass Indian restaurants.
In Vegas.
Down on international students, take a look at this. Ontario and BC are now cracking down on diploma mill schools that are printing fake degrees for luring students with promises of in-class instruction and guaranteed housing. Take a look at the revenue that international students are bringing into Canada right now. As domestic fees are starting to decline, these diploma mills are pumping up their revenue with international students. The problem is, once these foreign students actually arrive, a lot of times there is no housing, and in some cases, not even a classroom, which has quietly led to Canada developing a reputation for exploiting these students. Take a look at how badly some of these students are treated when they actually get here. This student has been fired from 3 different jobs during a trial period with no pay, and he's running out of money to pay for food, rent, and activities. Others have no choice but to sleep on mattresses on a basement floor, and are even assaulted and deprived of sleep. The government has admitted over 900,000 of these students last year, compared to only 225,000 in 2013. Meanwhile, many of these students are getting nothing more than a fake degree from a strip mall college. Has the government been turning a blind eye to this for way too long? Let me know what you guys think.
I always thought Canada was really strict with immigration too, because I remember someone that was traveling there got denied and sent back because he had a DUI, and I was like, what, a fucking DUI?
well, that's Canada and Australia both have that 10-year law if you have any
crimes,
DUIs
or whatever.
It's any kind of crime, yeah. Or I think felonies, or because DUI is considered a felony in some countries.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, I thought it was really hard to get into Canada.
Yeah.
Dude, I got kicked out of Canada once because they found out I was there to work.
Oh.
Yeah, I got turned away at Nova
Countries
Scotia.
are hard to get in when you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, when you're doing, well, I wasn't. I didn't have a work permit, and they found out.
No, but like you're actually doing the right thing. You're not doing a scam to get in. You're like, I'm here to work. Get the fuck out of here.
But because I'm taking the money out of Canada and I'm American, you know.
But that's like an alarming like jump of people. Like, wouldn't their immigration team like be like, hey, wait a minute, that's a big jump. Like, what's going on?
That's why the thing with that video is interesting, because it feels like that guy's saying that Canada itself is complicit in the revenue that these fake schools are bringing in.
Because they're like, yo, we're making hella money.
Yeah, you know, like if you kind of turn a blind eye to like criminal things if you're getting the tax from it or if you're getting a kickback. That's what that really looks like, and I wouldn't doubt it.
Like, what's the big deal?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
man, they need to up their maple syrup export. They don't need to fucking do this shit.
They don't market it anymore.
So bomb.
yeah, that's
Ketchup chips.
a really interesting problem. But then, like, when I look at the comments, when I see like other, not on his video, but I looked at the comments on the actual articles of these things, and then it's just a bunch of people hating on America.
What does that have to do with anything?
But it was
Like, if you guys would have left them, man, they wouldn't have come over here.
Yeah, I was surprised because I was like, what? Like, it was like Canadians talking, and they were like, America's been doing that for hundreds of years.
Oh
like,
my
What
God.
the fuck? Like,
America's been doing what?
How does criticizing America having diploma mills, which we did have and do have now, how does that fix or improve this situation?
Our diploma mills were scamming our own guys.
And you could still learn real skills at ITT Tech.
Yeah. Those are just for cholos.
You can.
For
I
sure.
joined the right and it changed my life.
Yeah, at least you know how to program a little bit. Yeah, yeah.
It's true.
Those commercials were the best. I was sitting home and doing nothing, but now I'm an LVN.